Bonjour, this is Elizabeth Musser coming to you live from her writing chalet outside of Lyon, France. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about the Swan House Series. So The Promised Land, as you see, this beautiful cover that Bethany House Publishers has created for me, is coming in November. And it is actually the third book in the Swan House Series. So the first novel is indeed called The Swan House. Here you go. And that novel came out in 2001. Then The Dwelling Place is a sequel to The Swan House, and it came out in 2005. And so it's been quite a while, but now finally the third book in the Swan House series is coming out. And what ties them together? Well, The Swan House is the story of Mary Swan Middleton, and it takes place in 1962 among great racial unrest in the city of Atlanta, and especially involves a plane crash, a true story, and a young girl from a privileged background going into the inner city and discovering a whole new world. The Dwelling Place is the story of Mary Swan Middleton's youngest daughter, Ellie, and it's a tale of mother-daughter reconciliation, and it takes place in Atlanta and on the beaches of Hilton Head Island in South Carolina, but it goes back into 1968 with all the unrest in both America and in France during 1968, and then comes into the present. At that time, it was the year 2000. The Promised Land takes place in, takes place in the present, and starts in Atlanta again and moves over to the beautiful country of France. And you will hear much more about that in the future. But I just wanted to let you know that it is the third book in the Swan House series. Each book stands alone and can completely be read on its own, but you will get to have some little glimpses back at Mary Swan Middleton and wonderful Miss Abigail, the eccentric inner city missionary from the Swan House, and many other beloved characters from the first two books. Hope you'll enjoy The Promised Land, coming November 2020.